Hey, beautiful souls, thank you for joining me today. Your support means the world to me. Now, let's dive into a dark chapter of American history, a story that needs to be told. After the Civil War, many African Americans in the South found themselves trapped in a system designed to keep them economically and socially oppressed. Sharecropping. This system promised hope, but delivered despair. It's time to uncover the truth about the Elaine Massacre. Imagine this. You're a black farmer in the early 1900s, working tirelessly on land owned by a white landowner. The sun beats down on your back as you toil from dawn till dusk, your hands calloused from the relentless labor. You give him a share of your crops, hoping to finally have some financial freedom. Each season, you dream of breaking free from the chains of poverty, envisioning a future where your hard work pays off. But the deck is stacked against you. The landowner controls everything: the tools, the seeds, even the price of your crops. He dictates the terms, leaving you with little to no bargaining power. He manipulates the accounts, trapping you in a cycle of debt you can never escape. Each year, the debts grow larger, the promises of a better future slipping further away. This was the brutal reality for countless black sharecroppers. They worked the land with hope in their hearts, only to be met with despair and exploitation. Their lives were a constant struggle against poverty, discrimination, and the ever-present threat of violence. The systemic racism of the time ensured that they remained oppressed, their dreams crushed under the weight of an unjust system. Despite their resilience and determination, the odds were overwhelmingly against them, making their fight for justice and equality an uphill battle. In 1919, a group of black sharecroppers in Elaine, Arkansas, decided to fight back. They formed the Progressive Farmers and Household Union of America, demanding fair prices for their cotton and better treatment. They sought the help of a white attorney, Ulysses Bratton, a brave man who dared to stand up for justice. But their actions were met with fear and hostility from the white community. Little did they know, their fight for fairness would ignite a firestorm of violence. On the night of September 30th, 1919, a meeting of black sharecroppers was disrupted by gunfire. The details remain unclear, but what followed was a massacre. Armed white mobs, fueled by racism and false rumors of an organized black uprising, descended upon Elaine. They indiscriminately shot and killed black men, women, and children. The official death toll was reported as 5 whites and 25 blacks, but historians believe the actual number of black victims could be in the hundreds. Section 5. The distortion of truth. Media's role in the massacre. The media, instead of reporting the truth, fueled the flames of hatred. Newspapers across the country printed sensationalized stories, portraying the black sharecroppers as aggressors and the massacre as a justified response to a black rebellion. These lies shaped public opinion and justified the violence in the eyes of many. The Elaine Massacre became a horrifying example of how racism and media manipulation could be used to terrorize and murder innocent people. Section 6. Justice delayed, justice denied. The fight for recognition. In the aftermath of the massacre, hundreds of black men were arrested and imprisoned on trumped-up charges. The NAACP, determined to seek justice, took up their case. They faced an uphill battle against a legal system steeped in racism. The trials were a sham, with coerced confessions and all-white juries quick to convict. But the NAACP refused to give up, taking their fight all the way to the Supreme Court. Section 7, Moore vs. Dempsey, a landmark victory, a long road ahead. The Supreme Court case of Moore vs. Dempsey in 1923 was a watershed moment in American legal history. This case was not just another entry in the annals of the court. It was a turning point that would resonate for decades. The court ruled that the trials, marred by mob violence and racial prejudice, had violated the defendants' right to due process. The defendants, who were African American, had been subjected to a biased legal process that was heavily influenced by the racial tensions of the time. This landmark decision marked the first time the court intervened in a state criminal conviction based on the Due Process Clause in the 14th Amendment. The ruling underscored the importance of fair trial and the protection of individual rights against state abuses. It was a significant victory for the NAACP and a crucial step forward for civil rights. The organization had tirelessly worked to bring attention to the injustices faced by African Americans, and this victory was a testament to their efforts. However, while the ruling was a monumental achievement, it was also a reminder of the long road ahead in the fight for equality and justice. The case of Moore versus Dempsey set a precedent, but it also highlighted the systemic issues that still needed to be addressed. Section 8, the Elaine Massacre's enduring legacy. The Elaine Massacre, though largely forgotten by mainstream history, serves as a stark reminder of the horrors of racial violence in America. This tragic event, which took place in 1919 in Elaine, Arkansas, saw the brutal killing of an estimated 100 to 237 African Americans. It was one of the deadliest racial conflicts in U.S. history, yet it remains underrepresented in the annals of American history. It exposed the vulnerability of Black lives and the deep-seated racism that permeated society. The massacre was sparked by Black sharecroppers organizing for better working conditions, which was met with violent opposition from white landowners and local authorities. This event underscored the systemic racism and the length to which those in power would go to maintain the status quo. The event also highlighted the power of organized resistance and the importance of fighting for justice, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Despite the violence, the African American community's resilience and determination to fight for their rights laid the groundwork for future civil rights movements. Their courage in the face of such adversity is a testament to the enduring human spirit. The legacy of the Elaine Massacre continues to resonate today, reminding us of the ongoing struggle for racial equality. It serves as a poignant reminder that the fight for justice and equality is far from over. Modern civil rights movements draw inspiration from these past struggles, emphasizing the importance of remembering and learning from history to build a more just and equitable future for all. Section 9, a call to remember, a call to action. Thank you for joining me on this journey through history. It's our duty to remember these stories, to learn from them, and to fight against injustice wherever we see it. What do you think about this heartbreaking event? Let's start a conversation in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay beautiful, stay woke.